Five symbols with 5 colors, all different, could be a hint. Okay, so we have... Just enjoy the ride, guys. This is weird as hell, I know, but just go with it. I'm guessing this goes here. But nothing's happening. Okay. Wait a minute. I thought that one couldn't move. No, that one can't move. Okay. But it's still wrong. Fuck. No. Yes, I have a clue. Thanks. I just can't figure it out. Oh! Is she reading it out of order? Is that the order? Fish, plant, insect, bird, and human? Fish, plant, insect, bird, human? Is that it? Fish, plant, no. Definitely not. Gotta be missing something here somewhere. Can I look at the damn specimens now? Well, enlightening. Well, I haven't looked at them all, so let's do that. Oh, that's a little clearer. Ooh, that's gotta be important. Let me write that down. Okay, so if I look at the more basic ones by themselves. Oh, you actually do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So is that a hint? I think that's a hint. I'm so ready to sink into my couch once we get out of here. Me too, buddy. Okay, what am I doing here? There's gotta be something I can do. Boy, I am just stuck. This looks important. There's gotta be something that I'm missing. But what? Oh, I'm stupid. Those numbers were for this. So distracting. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that it? Of course that's it. God damn it. I won't lose next time. What's this box? Oh, not this again. Alright. So just like before, let's place the biggest piece first. Right there. Okay. This is how I solved it before. It is how I will solve it again. That looks like a penis. capsule pills. They have to be cherry flavored. Ugh, you're so annoying. I sure wouldn't. Okay, that's gotta mean something. Oh. Well, now what? Okay, you won't let me look at that. Put him in here. Can I put him in here? No. Can I put them in this? No, I cannot. Wait a second. These are numbers. 1, 2, 3, 5. Got it. Okay. So the bird is first. The fish is second. Human is third. Bug is fourth. And the plant is last. Is that it? Huzzah! Oh, man. Whew, that feels good. I knew it too, of course. I noticed way before. Hey, don't ignore me. Okay, I'm supposed to hate him, so now I kind of don't want to. Some kind of machine came out. Fingerprints. Be careful. Yep. Ow, that hurts. What the? I thought I just wanted a fingerprint. Damn it, I'm bleeding. That hurts. Ah. So you just wanted some blood, eh, Zero? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Can we move it now? That works. How about this? Still nothing. Hello, buddy. That's a deadly weapon. Be careful with that. Alright, let's cut this damn pig and get some bacon and get out of here. What? Now the light's red. Did I do something wrong? Uh-oh. Boy, I sure hope that wasn't the virus getting out. Here we go. Ugh, this thing's heavy, and the smell is disgusting. Pretty heavy, so I don't think we can. Ugh, nice sound effect. You got this. I'll be cheering you on from over here. Oh, Eric, you suck. No wonder they didn't make you the leader. Huh. You sure know how to cut that open, didn't you? Wow, so clean. Wow. Does your family own a farm, Mira? Okay, I guess that's that.
An unfortunate creature.
Zero.
17 years ago, a woman died. Her chest carved open with a sharp object. Just like that pig there. What difference? That woman was alive.
And you're telling us this why?
Still beating as the organs crudely carved out of her. A male suspect was quickly caught. He must have planned to escape via taxi, as he called one before his capture.
You've already talked about this, haven't you?
Before he was able to utilize the waiting vehicle to flee the scene. Instead, a genius surgeon climbed inside. He was heading to the hospital. A seriously ill patient awaiting his arrival for life-saving treatment. However, the taxi got into an accident before reaching its destination. It collided with a large truck. The resulting wreck was horrendous. Sadly, as a result of this accident, the driver and surgeon died, as well as the young boy waiting for surgery. Life is truly unfair, don't you think?
What is the point of him telling us this story?
It's just some kind of act, right? Probably doesn't mean anything. I'm not sure.
Now then, let's begin our game, shall we?
Oh god.
The rules are as follows.
What now?
The pig's stomach you cut open contained 3 syringes. Each of them is filled with a specific virus called Radical 6.
Oh,
Radical
Christ.
6.
Yep.
This virus is special. It awakens a desire to kill oneself, among other things. Once infected, symptoms appear as early as 10 minutes, or take up to 2 hours. And the host soon finds the urge to commit suicide irresistible. The mortality rate is 75%.
So it spreads.
Transmitted through liquids, it's highly contagious. Oh yes, I believe you located a set of documents during your search of this room. A set of files on FBR, the Fanatic Bio-R virus. The mortality rate of this virus is 100%. Infection results in blood erupting from your body. Then death.
But that's not the same.
An antagonistic relationship exists.
Oh.
And FBR. If you were to be infected by Radical 6, it would be cancelled out with the addition of FBR, and you are unaffected. Conversely, injecting Radical 6 into you after becoming infected with FBR will cause them to destroy each other and leave no adverse effects on you.
So a single virus is toxic, but using the other as a vaccination provides an antidote.
Now, here's an important piece of information for you. I am what you'd call a clairvoyant, one who knows the future.
Do you?
What is he talking about?
If I had foreseen that you would all choose to inject Radical 6 at this moment, I would have made sure to coat FBR on the fingerprint authentication device for you. Meaning, you'd already be infected with the Fanatic Bio-R virus.
That device over there?
Oh, I do remember feeling something when I touched it. Like a prick.
So we were all stabbed by a poison needle?
On the other hand, if I saw that you were not going to inject yourselves with Radical 6, then I would be sure to leave the needle clean. That way, you would not become infected with Fanatic Bio-R.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
I'll say it once more. If all of you plan to inject yourselves with Radical 6, you already have FBR. If you are not going to inject yourselves, then you are not infected right now. Which means...
What?
Guys, you being saved is a foregone conclusion. There's no reason for you to worry about the situation. What will you do now? it would be best to consider carefully. I will say that your decision is already known to me.
So wait, do we even need to choose?
Huh?
If what Zero told us is the truth, then the outcome will be the same. If we inject ourselves with this Radical 6, we're already infected with FBR. So they destroy each other and we're fine.
But how do we know we can trust
And
him?
if we don't do it, that just means we weren't infected with FBR in the first place.
Are you listening to yourself?
But what if it's a lie?
Seriously.
Huh?
He's saying, what if he's lying about being psychic? Well, if you think about it, the likelihood that he's lying is incredibly high.
So then, what do we do? What the hell do we do?
I'm not going to get into the reasons why. At least not yet. But I'm actually going to inject the Radical 6. At least right now. I'll probably explain why later.
Let's do it.
God, she's wearing
Why?
high heels too.
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't. Our fate can go 4 different ways if that's the situation. If we are infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. If we aren't infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. The important thing we need to remember, though, is the mortality rates.
75% versus
Zero said
100.
The casualty rate is 75% for the Radical 6 virus.
That's why.
And we saw in the files that death is 100% confirmed for Fnatic Bio-R. So we can use that to determine.
Simple odds, baby.
It's clear which option is best, right?
Boy, that looks
I
familiar.
see. The probability that we're infected with FBR is 2 to 1, which means if we inject Radical 6, our survival rate is half of 125, 62.5%.
And if we don't inject it, then our chance is sitting at 50%.
Any objections? Then we know what to do.
Smart little kid, aren't you?
Okay, here we go. Ready? And...
Ah, back to the lounge for a drink with Gab.
So are we good? Did we do the right thing?
The lab door opened afterwards, so we must have.
do you feel any different?
No, not really.
So, I guess?
You still creep me
Hey,
out.
Eric. I've thought this before, but, well, your laugh is kind of strange.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess this is, well, sort of a bad habit I've had since I was a kid.
What do you mean?
Issues at home, I guess.
Was your family difficult?
That's just it. We were completely normal. A kind mom, a clumsy dad, and an annoying little brother.
Oh, dear. What's wrong?
I'm not sure. They've just been crying.
Hey, you two.
mind telling Mommy why you're crying?
Chris broke my toy!
No! It was your fault, Eric!
Chris, Eric, listen to me.
Why am I getting a Doki Doki Literature Club
Painful
vibe from
and
this?
Sad things happen. People get angry or cry because of them. But even at those times, I want you to never forget to smile.
Smile?
Oh!
Yes, smile. No matter how painful things get, as long as you can face it with a smile, happiness will come to you. Smiles have a strange
That
power.
is not a smile.
Really?
Yes, really. And that's not all. A smile can make everyone all around you happy too.
You too, Mommy? You'll be happy too?
Of course. So why don't you two stop fighting and show Mommy your smiles?
Okay.
Yeah!
You sure are something else. Hey, what about me? Can Daddy get some smiles too?
Oh dear, it looks like Daddy's lonely, you two. Let's all give him a whole lot of smiles.
Okay.
Get over here for a hug. Oh, you've gotten big.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, okay. Come at me. I'm ready.
Come at me, bro.
Hey!
These uber happy situations in visual novels always terrify me, because I know the other shoe's about to
Mom
drop.
always told us to never forget to smile. She never hurt a bug. Not even if a line of ants crossed her path. She was that kind and gentle. She was incredible. And when we lost her, that's when Dad changed.
Oh, crap. Here comes the abuse story.
Shut the hell up! Who said you could fucking cry?
Wow.
Oh, Jesus, Eric! Can't you even look after your shitty little brother?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please forgive me.
God. Fucking kids. Hey, go find someone to get me beer.
Is the little brother gonna end up in a vent drowning?
Don't cry. Don't get mad. You better always smile, was what Dad liked to say. But unlike Mom, he was never not angry with us. Eventually, I figured out how to smile, regardless of what was going on.
I opened an ice cream
Smiling
shop.
Day in and day out. No fun. Not happy. I'd be made fun of, or yelled at. And no matter the pain, no matter how bad it was, I never raised my voice. I just kept smiling. I didn't stop, even after Dad fell ill and died. So I guess the two smiles, one taught by my mom, and one forced by my dad, got kinda mixed up, and the result is what I pasted on my face.
Eric, she's...
I've never talked to anyone about all of this before,
Now,
but
see, that's kind of a smile. You can do that.
will you still love me? Even with me being like this?
How dumb can you get?
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even have to ask, did I?
Eric, thanks for sharing that.
It
Yes,
wasn't
thank
like I did
you.
it for you or anything. It just sort of came out, that's all.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Still, thanks.
To tell the truth, I just didn't want to end up like my father. So I forced my mouth to keep smiling through everything. But it's no use. The worst part of me still came to the front after we got trapped here. I pushed all of that on you, too.
Don't worry about it. I'm alright.
Okay.
Boobs.
So, you never mentioned you had a younger brother.
Yeah. About your age, more or less.
What? We're the same age? Oh, Maybe we could be friends. Would it be okay if I met him after we get out?
Well... anyway, sorry I turned the mood dark.
The mood is already dark.
You turn the mood. Oh, your jokes always crack me up, Eric.
Huh?
I mean, to think that was dark. You really have a sense for these things. And don't worry, listening to it was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute. What makes you think that was all a joke?
Uh-huh.
It was such a sad story. He just told us he's been holding in this painful past the whole time. How is that a joke?
Oh, I just didn't think to make a mistake like that.
A mistake?
I'm so sorry. I've always been clumsy.
That's not clumsiness.
Times like these that I don't even know how to look, you know?
Clumsy?
Hey, Eric. Can you tell me?
Mira?
What? No. Mira? Why did you...
What the fuck? I knew you had the crazy eyes.
What's wrong with you, Mira? Stop! Stop this!
There are zippers on those high heels. Christ.
No!
Okay. She's fucking nuts. Okay, no conclusion to that? What? Wow. Okay. I mean, I don't know why this is connected to that. That's why. Ooh, this could be good. I'm gonna save. Jump.
Such a
What is...
It's not rap.
If...
But he...
Well,
So what happens if I don't? I can't remember what happened in that D-Team part. It said outbreak. But why? Let's find out.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Booty shorts.
Yeah, right?
care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said, if Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't have powers. The important thing to determine is if we're actually infected with FBR.
So you don't think we are then?
Nope. In fact, a virus called Fanatic Bio R existing in the first place is very suspicious.
Radical 6 sounds just as fantastical.
No, there's no doubt that Radical 6 is real. I've heard of it before. Well, it could be that Zero wants us to become infected with Radical 6. But instead of doing it himself, for some reason he's unable to.
So he needs us to do it ourselves then.
Hey, what the?
The door!
It opened.
Why?
Let's get out of here! If we're too slow, then the door might up and close on us.
Wait, Eric!
What are you doing?
Hey, Mira! What are you doing? We must have been right not to inject it. I still feel okay, and more importantly, the door opened for us.
There's still another possibility, you know. That Zero really does have the ability to see the future.
If it's true, then we would have been right if we had injected the needles too.
Hey, did you tell the truth earlier?
About what?
About Radical 6 being real?
Good question.
Yeah.
As far as he
How
knows.
do you know about it?
Another good
Well,
question.
I'm not sure.
Did you get any more suspicious?
I know what I know, okay?
But
I
I'm
can't
not
help that.
telling it.
So why not share? Tell us more about this Radical 6 virus.
More. I'm not even sure where to start.
How about its name?
Oh, that's easy. Aside from triggering intense suicidal impulses, Radical 6 causes the infected's thought process to reduce by 1√6. Therefore, when 1 second passes for them, the world has gone through √6 seconds, or roughly 2.45 seconds. There is also the word radical. Aside from meaning things like extreme, it can also refer to a radical root. Get it?
Oh, so that's why it's Radical 6.
But is it really possible for thought speed to be slowed down like that?
Yep. The infected, through changes in DNA methylation and histone modification, gain epigenetic mutations in the control mechanisms of their genetic expressions.
Wait! Could you maybe simplify that?
You
please?
know a whole lot about
The
this,
body's
don't you?
composition changes as a genetic switch is flipped, more or less.
A genetic...
Switch?
Let's try this. A common scientific thought until now was that parental characteristics didn't transfer. Recent research has changed that. We now know that they can be by flipping certain genetic switches. Well, regardless of what kind of experiences the parents had to go through, their DNA blueprints won't change. But within that expansive DNA coding, the question of what should be read seems to change based on experience. The change becomes especially apparent when the parents' lives are in danger.
Like maybe if someone was trapped in a shelter and forced to risk their life.
Ahem.
So, if Eric and I did the horizontal tango right now, the baby might end up psychic.
What?
Anyway, so if Radical 6 really does flip the genetic switch... Hey, are you listening?
Yeah. So, you're basically saying this Radical 6 virus is super dangerous, right?
Yes!
Yes, there's no doubt it is. So, Zero said earlier that Radical 6 transmits through bodily fluids and is highly infectious. If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
6 billion?
And there it is. Isn't it 7 billion now?
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. These 3 are now deceased. As a result, 3 X-passes will be revealed. Fire, Crash, 5,
I've gotten those codes several times.
What the
They're
hell?
becoming familiar.
C-Team is dead?
It's obviously because of the vote
The vote?
at 1330.
Then... But wait, did everyone from C-Team really die? We haven't seen their corpses or anything. They might still be alive.
No, they're dead. I'm sure of it.
Why?
Because.
He's right. I don't think they're alive.
That wasn't really
You
an
too,
answer.
Mira?
Gab, do you have an answer?
What do you think, old man? C-Team's gotta be alive, right?
What are you doing, Eric? He's not gonna answer you.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe he...
Can speak?
I have always been able to speak.
Now it is time for you to sleep.
0.
I just noticed he has a butterfly
When
on
next
his
you wake,
coat there.
now you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Oh, I cleared all the sections in that, I guess. Which again just means this. Okay. God, I just wish I could remember what happened here. It does imply some kind of order, at least to a certain extent, but it's so confusing. There's just so much more to see. Well, let's save. Okay, so these are all locked. Okay. Again, these were new before. This is the only one left that I can actually access for D-Team. I might just want to do that one next, just to see what happens. Interesting. Well. Alright. Well, this is my first recording session back after a long break. Basically, I was just busy with work and the holidays and being incredibly sick and just getting a lot of editing done. But I'm back at it, folks. We got a lot of projects left to finish up. It's going to be an amazing 2018. But in the meanwhile, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying bringing it to you. But I must be signing off for now. Take care.